Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA action. They're back after their All-Star break and ready to rumble. At least we're hoping so. Hoping for some good basketball from the Warriors and the Clippers. We've got a promo code. The code is MAD for 20% off the entire site at picksandparlays.net. Clippers home favorites here in this one, -7.5, total of 230.5. Warriors enter 19 and 18, 18 and 19 against the number. Meanwhile, LA is 24 and 14, 20 and 18 against the number. We've got Sean Higgs here to break this one all down for us. Sean, what stands out to you about these two teams entering the second half of the season?
It stands out to me is that I can't stand Golden State. Steph Curry's not the best shooter of all time. Draymond Green's a crybaby. And the Clippers are going to win this by 16 points in a blowout. And I like the under because Golden State cannot score. 98 last game, or I should say before the All-Star break, 98, 106, 91 the last three games. 3 straight losses for them. And on the other side, we got Clippers coming in 3 straight losses, so no one's playing good. But I expect the Clippers to come out a little strong here. Better team. You're rested. I don't want to hear no excuses here, LA. I'm tired of it's load management. We're taking it easy for the playoffs. Well, last time I checked, you didn't win a championship last year by pulling this kind of stuff. So you've basically been on break. You've lost 3 straight. You had an all-star break. Come out and kick the crap out of Golden State, has dominated the West here for the last 5 years, right? Take care of business. Golden State is struggling. They're down. No, I think Green's going to be out again with his ankle or his whatever's hurt him. He's not going to be playing. Curry can only do so much. The rest of the team, I think, is garbage. It's a bunch of role players, and I say, it's not. They don't have there's no big superstar stepping up there. So it's a one-man show, and I think the Clippers are a much better, deeper, more balanced team. Take care of business here. Please, you've lost Washington, the Bucks, Boston. Beat a good team. Can you beat a good? You're waiting for the playoffs. Why, to lose again? To lose in 6 to the Lakers or the Suns or the Jazz? Let's go. Get it done here, LA.
Yeah, some of the against the spread numbers for Golden State are not quite as pretty on the road compared to at home. Golden State just 7 and 12 on the road, 7 and 13 as a dog, and against the spread away 7 and 12 as well. So definitely not nearly as good when it comes to their against the spread numbers at home, or excuse me, away as opposed to home. And at some point, the Clippers are going to have to turn it on. Like 24 and 14 is pretty solid, but it's not blowing anybody's doors off. And at some point, you need to have some momentum going into the playoffs. I know it's still pretty early in the season, but we're still in the second half of the season. So I'm not sure if Steph can really do it all by himself. He has in some of these games, but he does need some help, I think, around him. And it's just not, I just don't think it's sustainable for the Warriors. Looking at a total of 230.5, I know you love to look at these totals, so I'm throwing it at you. Curveball. What do you like here?
I'm gonna lean on. I'm leaning on the under here. I think this is gonna be like 113 to like 96, 101 kind of game. I don't see Golden State really pushing it up here. Short of this game getting overtime at 110 apiece, I'm gonna go under because the Clippers will score in the teens, and I don't think the Warriors are getting into the 105 range. I don't see it happen on this team. I think Clippers come out, play decent defense. When teams come in losing 3 in a row, it's not like they're like, we got to go out and just race up and down the court to score more buckets. So you need stops. You need to beat the other team in scoring. So I think we'll see some defense being played here. So definitely under. And the way the Warriors have been shooting lately, I'll still lean, little more on that under. So definitely under the total. I know people aren't going to like me bashing the Warrior players, or more precisely Curry. Listen, you don't want to take the 7.5. Take the under because I like that just as much as more than I like the Clippers here. So
yeah, and plus coming off a break, I know some of those guys were shooting, but you never know. There could be some rust, I suppose, coming off a little bit of a break. But that's going to do it for our NBA talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Sean Higgs. As always, Sean, thanks for joining us.